Why is the market bouncing so hard? The Nasdaq, Bitcoin, crypto, stocks, SP 500, they're all bouncing up hard. Why is this happening? Whatever happened to the banking crisis? Remember this was only 2 weeks ago. We had a major global banking crisis that everyone thought would be the new GFC, like the collapse of Lehman Brothers. We had Credit Suisse. That's like bigger than Lehman Brothers. And Silicon Valley Bank, First Republic. What happened? Why are stocks and crypto's going up all of a sudden? Is it because the Federal Reserve of the United States has been pumping money again, what they call QE, quantitative easing? Is it because, see, this is QT, and now this Fed asset balance sheet is bouncing up $300 billion in like 1 or 2 weeks? Is this the new QE or the new money pump? People say technically it is not QE. So what is it?
I think the Fed is putting enough liquidity out there in the markets. Maybe we could have one more small bounce before the big recession and the big crash comes in the second half of this year.
So there you have it. That was my video from 8 days ago explaining that even though technically what the Fed is doing right now is not QE in the technical sense, it is still pumping a lot of money into the markets, or at least into the banks. And that should help support the markets for at least one more bounce before the recession comes later in the year. And that's exactly what we just had. I did acknowledge that the situation did look very dire, but only for the banking sector. I thought it was going to be contained within the banking sector, and crypto and Bitcoin and stocks were probably, especially tech stocks, going to continue their bounce. Well, here it is, even earlier from, say, mid-March, when the crisis just began, when the Fed was just starting to print out some money for the banks. I said, this is basically going to offset a lot of the QT from the Federal Reserve, even though it is not QE. So I think that stocks and Bitcoin will continue their big bounce or a small bull run as this crisis plays out. So if you want to hear more insightful and accurate predictions like that again, then follow me by clicking on my bio page's Stan link, because you know they're trying to ban this app. And follow me on Discord, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, follow me everywhere.